Imagine a way of teaching that is simple, yet profound. This is the essence of parables. Parables, my friends, are much more than mere stories. They are a glimpse into the vast ocean of wisdom, wrapped up in the simplicity of everyday life. Throughout history, across cultures, they have been used as an effective method of imparting knowledge and wisdom, like hidden gems waiting to be unearthed. Now let's take a moment to appreciate their significance in the teachings of Jesus Christ. Parables were not only a cornerstone of his teachings, but also a powerful tool for conveying deep spiritual truths in a manner that resonates with the human experience. They serve as mirrors, reflecting our own lives, while also opening windows into a deeper understanding of the divine. Now let's dive into one of the most powerful parables Jesus ever told, the parable of the prodigal son. In the bustling crowd, Jesus begins his parable, "A man had two sons." The tale unfolds with the younger son's bold request. He asks his father for his share of the inheritance, a request both audacious and premature. The father surprisingly grants his son's wish, and the younger son sets off, leaving his home and family behind. In a distant land, the younger son squanders his wealth. He lives a life of excess, indulgence, and recklessness until he finds himself penniless. The country falls into a severe famine, and the son, unprepared and destitute, is forced to work as a swineherd to survive. In this pit of despair, a realization dawns upon him. He remembers his father's house, where even the servants have enough to eat and spare. He decides to return home, repentant and humbled, ready to beg his father's forgiveness and ask to be made one of his hired servants. However, as he nears home, his father sees him from a distance. The father's reaction is not one of anger or disappointment, but of joy and relief. He runs to his son, embraces him, and calls for a celebration. This is the heart of the parable, the father's forgiveness. It's not just about forgiving the son's reckless spending or his audacious request, but forgiving his departure, his abandonment. The father's love is unconditional, unreserved, and unending. The son's repentance is met not with punishment, but with open arms. The father's joy at his son's return overshadows any wrongs committed. His son was lost, and now he's found. He was dead, and now he's alive. The father orders a celebration, a feast to honor the return of his son. The story ends not with judgment, but with a celebration, a powerful message of love and acceptance. Jesus presents us with a profound truth, that repentance is never too late, that forgiveness is always within reach, and that love, especially a father's love, is unending and unconditional. This parable, like a diamond, has many facets, each reflecting a unique message. The parable of the prodigal son is a profound narrative that reveals many layers of wisdom, but at its core, it is a story of redemption and forgiveness. It teaches us that no matter how far we may wander off the path, no matter the mistakes we've made, we always have the opportunity to return. It's never too late to seek forgiveness and acceptance. The father in the parable represents divine love, always ready to welcome back the lost son. This story signifies that no one is ever too lost to be saved, to be welcomed back with open arms. It's a narrative that encourages humility, repentance, and the power of unconditional love. Through the parable of the prodigal son, we learn that love, forgiveness, and acceptance are at the heart of Jesus' teachings, and these lessons, timeless and universal, continue to resonate with us today.